Alright, if you've been sticking with me this long, this is the last room. This is my man cave down in the basement. So we'll go through these statues. I don't think anything here is new, but we'll just go through these kind of quick. Here's the Namor statue from XM Studios. The biggest piece, definitely the heaviest piece I own. I think I mentioned last time I had to actually get a two-wheeler to bring this thing in. I'm in pretty good shape, but I just physically couldn't get my arms around the box to lift it. Cool statue though. This is him in his more of his X-Men uniform. Fish scaling on this, cool effect. This squid or octopus. Very well done, wet eye look. Massive piece though. That's massive. Some Walking Dead pop figures. I'm a big Walking Dead fan. You can see there's some work there. Also a big Patriots fan. And Gears of War, that was the latest Gears of War. I think Marcus Phoenix's son JD. That was in the collector's version of the game I bought. We'll go here next. Here's Walking Dead diorama. This is from McFarlane. And this is the comic version of Rick Grimes. Which I love this piece. He's got the one arm, because his arm was chopped off by the governor. He's shooting his gun into one zombie's blowing out his head with the eyeball. Into another zombie, a walker, by her neck. And he's thrown a hatchet into this guy's head, this walker's head. And his guts ripped out and he's falling to the ground. So, very dynamic statue. You can spin it around too. I'm not going to. Very cool. And like I said, here is the Walking Dead logo. 1132 out of 1500. Here are the Walking Dead figures that I got. These are all from 3-0 company. And the first one that came out there was actually the Merle back there. I think the likeness is a spot on. Rick's probably the worst likeness. I think it looks like him, but not as good as like Michonne there. That looks just like her. That looks just like Jeffrey Dean Morgan, like the Negan back there, and Daryl too. I think they all, and even like the Michael Rooker character, like Merle. Rick's looks good. It's just I think he almost looks like he has no neck because of the way the shirt keeps bunching up on him like that. But when you look at them all together, it's fucking badass. Those are probably like 5 of the best characters in the series, for me at least. So I know they've made a couple others like Glenn, but I don't think I'm gonna get those. I think I'm happy with what I got there. Down here, Fight Club tribute Brad Pitt figures for Tyler Durden. 2 different versions of him in the movie. I thought these are Blitzway. I think that these are probably the best Brad Pitt likeness head sculpts I've seen. Very well done. I'm a big Brad Pitt fan. I think I've seen most of his movies. I mean, he did a great job in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, his most recent film, and he won an Academy Award, which I thought was well deserved. It was cool to see him finally get some recognition. Here's Silence of the Lambs tribute. Again, Blitzway did these Hannibal Lecter pieces. These, I think they look good. I think the prototypes look so much better, like in terms of like the likeness to Anthony Hopkins. These, like I said, they look like him, but not as good as the prototypes did. I was a little disappointed actually when I got these in person. And I think I read something that the molds distorted the heads a little bit or something like that. But overall, not bad. Just some random shit down here. This is Aldo Raines, again Brad Pitt from Inglourious Basterds. I'm also a big Tarantino fan. And that's actually the name of my fantasy baseball team, the Inglourious Basterds. And back there is a Resident Evil. I think it's Chris Redfield. Some video games I used to play, Mass Effect figures. It's Commander Shepard, one of the Geth. And here's a little toaster from the new version of Battlestar Galactica, Cylons. All right, the rest of this is the last of the video game pieces. Halo, Master Chief. This is a quarter scale figure from Sideshow. Very well done. Love this. Love that game. Love this version. I know they did, I think, a red and a blue version too. And the rest of my pieces here are what I have left for Star Wars. Pieces from Sideshow. These are all. Well, there's XM pieces too. But here is the Stormtroopers, which came separately. These are 1/6 scale Stormtroopers. And here's the dewback. This piece is massive. It's a 1/6 scale dewback. It's freaking huge, which is why it's up on top of the Besta case here. And then you have the Tauntaun with Luke on Hoth. Again, Luke was sold separately, but I actually had the Han and Hoth figure too from Sideshow that was in here, but he met a tragic end that I will not speak of. So he is no longer with us. Down here is, I got actually an empty spot here, but here's the original Boba Fett quarter scale figure from Sideshow. Good, not great figure. You know, it's decent version of him, but again, this is a statue that's 10 plus years old, so at the time the technology was not as advanced in statue making as it is today. That's all I'll say about that. Here you get Salacious Crumb in quarter scale. I think Kevin Bush, you were looking for a Salacious Crumb. That's on one of your posts. They did make one. It came with the slave layer back there. Slave layer. During my formative years, I think I was 13 when I saw Return of the Jedi. That was one of my favorite parts. And then here you get R2-D2 and C-3PO. It was offered from Sideshow. Okay, and over here we've got the last of the collection. This is an XM Studios piece. This is all Darth Maul. Darth Maul is my favorite villain from Star Wars, even more so than Vader. And this is the XM version, very dynamic pose. I love the paint job on it. This is him jumping off his Bloodfin speeder in The Phantom Menace. Going after the rebel scum, Qui-Gon, I guess, and Obi-Wan. Oh, cool piece. So he's jumping, the robes flowing. And down here we have the newer version of Darth Maul PF that was offered by Sideshow. Just him kind of walking forward. Double-ended lightsaber ready to go. Nice paint job on the head sculpt there. Over here is the original 1-to-1 life-size bust of Darth Maul that Sideshow offered. I still like this one. I know they've come out with a new one, which looks good too, but not whatever, the 1,000 plus better to justify me buying it. I'll stay with the original. Speaking of original, here's the original PF from Sideshow of Darth Maul. That was the exclusive. It was a battle droid, or that spy droid. I don't know if I had a name or not. No, the light ups do work. I'm just not going to turn them on. You wouldn't really see them in the daylight right now, anyways. And back there is the Sideshow 1/6 scale Darth Maul figure that they offered a while back. That was, I think they've come out with a couple different versions since then. That was the first version. A couple of the swap outs there in the corner. And then my last two pieces, Darth Talon and Darth Malgus, both characters that never appeared in the films but appeared in the extended universe. the Darth Talon figures. Bad girls are always sexy, right? Pretty sexy even for an alien. I mean, anything having that devil motif of the red with the black. Very nicely done by Sideshow. This is actually not the exclusive version, it's the regular, but this is a custom cape I had. It came with this. I didn't buy this, I bought this off another collector who had it made. And here is the Darth Malgus. Man, I'd love to see this guy in films. He seems like a badass. Or even an animated series, maybe with Disney Plus. They'll eventually revisit it, but who knows? Maybe get rid of Kathleen Kennedy first. All right, I think that's everything, guys. I'll get these. Thanks for staying with me through this. It looks like it's almost 2 hours worth of filming, which is insane. But I'll be posting these and looking forward to your comments. Thanks.